What's going on, YouTube? What's happening? Brother 19 here, back at y'all with another video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit your notification bell, and drop as many comments as you can down below. Like and share video. Woo-wee. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody is blessed. Hope everybody is doing excellent. But real quickly, guys, if you're going through a bad patch in life, please understand some God loves you. God cares about you. Cast your cares on Jesus because he loves you. Jesus died so we can live and live life more abundantly. Stay blessed, you guys. God got a blessing with your name on it. This ain't no time for you to give up. This ain't no time for you to throw in the towel and everything. Remember, the harder life gets is the harder you fight for your dream and the purpose and reason and everything for that God created you on this earth. Okay? You keep going and you keep pushing. Don't ever give up on your dream, you guys. Don't ever give up on your dream. I don't care what the doctor said. I don't care what bad news he done gave you regarding your health and everything. You are healed right now in Jesus' name. Okay? You are healed. By his stripes, you are healed. Keep going, you guys, and everything. You may be struggling with something. You may be dealing with something and everything. You may be struggling with an addiction and everything. Understand some God is a deliverer, and he's a healer, and he understands everything that you are going through. And he will help you, and he will deliver you and bless you as long as you keep the faith. Keep going, you guys. This world is getting worse and worse, wicked and more wicked each day. Okay? You got people falling away from God. You got people misleading people about God. You got people lying to people about God. So I'm just here to tell you and everything, be not deceived. Okay? Be not deceived. It says in Proverbs and everything, it says in Proverbs and everything, stay away from a fool because you would not find knowledge on his lips. It says that in Proverbs. So you keep going, you guys, and you keep pushing. In Jesus' name. God got a blessing with your name on it. Don't you give up. Don't you give in. Keep pushing, y'all. Don't give up. Hold your head up and dry those tears up. The battle is not over yet. You keep fighting. If you don't do nothing else and everything, learn from me. Never go down without a fight. You understand me? You keep going. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, you guys. Whew. If it's your first time tuning into my channel, please understand something. I'm talking about real shit on my channel. I ain't here to bullshit nobody. I ain't here to lie to nobody. I'm here to be honest with you, real with you, raw, unedited, and uncut. This ain't that nobody gave me to tell you. This ain't something I wrote down on paper. This ain't something I'm acting on paper. It's coming straight from my heart to you guys, okay? I am not here to judge you. I'm not here to point the finger at you. I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I have no heaven and hell to put you in. But I am here to challenge you to be a better man or a better woman. Once you know better, you should do better, okay? Somebody says something negative to you about my channel, please tell them to go straight to hell. Because I ain't got time for negativity. If you don't want to hear it, take your ass on somewhere. We're about real shit on this channel, not bullshit. Now, if you want to hear bullshit, you're on the wrong channel. You want to hear real shit, you're on the right channel. All right, you guys. Got a good one for you today. Good one for you today. I know it's been a minute. Please hang with you. Please hang with me. Thank y'all all for the support and everything. For my people who've been here for a long time and been rocking with me for a long time, thank you for the support. I do not take that for granted at all. Thank y'all very much. Topic of conversation is today. It is called, You Live in Poverty and You Die in Debt. I repeat, you live in poverty and you die in debt. You guys, let me explain something to you. Listen to me very carefully, okay? There's been a lot of talk and everything about, the younger people, millennials, you want to call them. I don't get into all that millennials and Gen Z and all that shit. I don't get into all that. I just get into, I keep it plain and simple. You know how I do. You guys, there is a lot of, I'll be real with you, there is a lot of young people who don't want to work, who don't want nothing out of life, who want to sit up, do drugs and act crazy, in and out of jail, act a damn fool, which is very true. But there's a lot of the younger crowd. Again, I'm 33 years old. I don't know if I'm considered a millennial or not, or whatever, Gen Y or whatever the hell it's called. I don't get involved in that crazy shit. You guys know how I am. But my thing is, millennial or no millennial and everything, my thing is this. There are a lot of young people younger than me. Again, I'm 33 years old. There's a lot of young people younger than me and everything that do work hard, that do go to work each and every single day. But the problem is they got to get 2 jobs just to take care of 1 rent. They got to get 2 jobs just to pay 1 bill. The cost of living is skyrocket. You got these ignorant ass politicians keep raising prices and stuff and everything. Remember I told you guys and everything. They got price and everything for all this unhealthy stuff. They got prices, stuff that they can afford to go to war and create these wars and everything, but they can't afford to lower the prices. Or they refuse to they refuse to raise our wages. They don't want to raise our wages and everything on our jobs. You want to keep raising the rent, keep raising the mortgage, keep raising the price for food, for gas, for light, for car gas and everything. But you know, gas in the house, gas in the car, all kind of stuff. We just keep raising the prices. But you don't want to raise our you don't want to raise our paychecks. So I did some research. Tell me what you think. You ready for this? Okay, I got a bunch to throw at you here. Hear me well. Did you know you guys may or may not know this, depending on who you are, but it's 168 hours in a week. 168 hours in every week. Okay? You spend 40 hours a week, 40 to 50 hours, depending on your occupation. You spend 40 to 50 hours at work. Some people may more. You spend maybe, 50 hours a week working. Maybe, if you're blessed, depending on who you are, what your situation is, maybe 30 to 40 of those hours trying to sleep, trying to rest. And that's 90. And you still got 78 more hours to go. And you might spend that other 78 hours taking care of bills, running errands, taking care of kids, taking care of your wife, taking care of your family, in and out of the doctor, running errands, exercising, whatever the hell it is. But out of all of that and everything, you spend less hours resting. You guys, let me also explain something to you. Reason why I brought this up. If you are working for somebody, okay, what you're doing is, and you may not realize it, I realize this now, but when you are working for somebody and everything, you are helping them achieving their dream while they're subconsciously robbing you from yours. Remember, anytime you go to work for somebody and everything, you punch that time clock or you clock in, you helping them build their business. You helping them making their money for their company. But you're not doing anything personally for yourself. Work for yourself. You'll be better off. Now, I understand it's not, a walk in the park to start no business, but I highly recommend you find what you're good at. Ladies, y'all love to do hair, your nails, and feet and eyes and all that crazy shit. Open up a business and do it. Quit working for people. Let you be the HNNIC. And for those who don't know what that is, and if that's an old term for the head nigga in charge, let you be the one and everything. Okay? 168 hours in a week. How do you spend that? How do you spend that time? 168 hours in a week. How do you spend that time? And like I said, you guys, don't be so hard on the young people, because a lot of them do work hard. I ain't old myself. I may act older, but I ain't old myself. But here's the thing, and Lord knows I work a lot. All right. The average cost for an apartment in the U.S. is $1,372. $1,372. When you move into an apartment, they want you to make, if I'm not mistaken, make twice the rent in that month. Like, for example, if the rent is on here, the rent is $1,372. They want you to make anywhere, maybe, I don't have an exact number, but probably at least about $3,000 to $4,000. Because remember, you're gonna have other expenses, not just your rent. You may have light, you may have gas, depending on where you live. You may have trash and garbage you got to pay, renter's insurance. You're gonna have to pay all this stuff. You may want cable. You may want you gotta pay for food. If you have family, kids, wife, husband, girlfriend, whatever, and everything, that's gonna also increase. So, are we living out here, or are we just existing out here? Do we go to work to pay somebody else to make them rich while we still stuck in poverty ourselves? Or do we go to work so we can live and don't have to pay nobody anything? Let me explain what I mean. When you pay rent to somebody, and everything, you helping that landlord build, pretty much helping him build his company. You helping him build his company. That's what you're doing. Because he owns the apartments and you're paying him to do it. Now you have a situation and everything that you're paying him to do that and everything. That money goes to him. Now you may say, well, why not go rent and everything? Why not go, even when same thing with a house and everything. If you rent a house, same principle. Now some people may say, or a lot of people may say, why don't you go buy a house? You guys, the housing market is a complete disaster. It's a seller's market, not a buyer's market. It is not home friendly at all. It's not buyer friendly at all. Okay, I think the percentage has increased, I think, to like 8% now. With all the taxes and all this other crazy shit going on, you guys, again, this inflation shit is hurting everybody. You even got millionaires. I think I did a research, like 10, 12 million millionaires in the world, in the country and everything, who rent and they don't own. That alone, you a millionaire, you renting, that alone tells you something, because there's more to it than that. All right, you ready? 22 million people struggle to pay rent in this country here. Again, I don't do research in no other country. I'm talking about this one here. 22 million people struggle to pay rent in this country because they keep raising the damn rent. That's why a lot of people get mad. A lot of these quote-unquote millennials get mad and everything, because what they're saying is, you want me to go buy a house, or you talking about I'm lazy, I don't want to work and everything. It's not that. Or you want something handed to you. It's not that and everything. The problem, the price of living is going to skyrocket through the roof. There are times and everything, you might sit down in a restaurant, you and your girl may only pay maybe $20 or at worst $30 for the whole meal, entree, appetizer, all that. But now you go out to that same restaurant, you damn near paying $100. Just for the two of you. We ain't talking about no kids yet. Just for the two of you. All right? Half of all renters pay more than 30% of their income in utilities. Over 30% of your money that you spend hours away from your home, you're paying it for rent and utilities. So really, pretty much what you're doing, you're going to work for somebody else's dream just to pay for somebody else's dream, if that makes sense. You go to work to help build a company you work for, help them, get to where they're trying to get to, and then you paying somebody else rent to help them get where they need to. So what it is, kind of like what it is and everything, you're the middleman. You making sure the rent man is paid, the person you work for is paid, and what ends up happening, you're the one that's left with nothing. You're the one that's tired as hell and everything, and you may feel you don't have nothing to show for it. You go to work 40 hours a week, if not more, and everything, only to pay rent, light, gas, water, sewer. Again, depending on where you live at and how you live. Don't make sense to me. Again, you go to work. You spend all your time and effort at work. Most likely for a damn boss or a company don't give a damn about you anyway. You'll help building their brand. And you come back home and you pay rent to a man that helped build his brand. Only one that's going to be left with the bag empty, holding the bag empty, is you. Think about that. Think about that. All right, y'all. More and more millionaires are renting. Remember, I just said that. More and more millionaires now are renting. Okay? Ready? The number of households making over $150,000 that rent rose to 87% from 2016 to 2021. The number of households making over $150,000 that rent rose 87% from 2016 to 2021. 87%. So all that making six figures, if my man don't make six figures, he ain't no real man. Bullshit. like I said, even making six figures, again, depending on where you live, how you live, whatever your expenses are, how you want to live, it still ain't enough. Depending on where you live now. Again, everybody's situation is different. You ready? New York has the highest rent of all states. You know what one bedroom costs to rent in New York? You ready for this? The average now. The highest cost. One bedroom, New York. $3,260. $3,260 to rent an apartment. To rent an apartment in New York. I'll be damned I'm paying that much. And understand, here's the backdraw of this. If you go get a cheaper apartment, some people will say, well, I'll just go get a cheaper apartment. If you go get a cheaper apartment and everything, and let's say the apartment is only $400 or $500, depending on where you at in the world. I'm born and raised in Ohio. I know several places in Ohio and everything, rent is $400 or $500 cheap. But here's the drawback. You had to deal with the craziness. You had to deal with somebody fighting all out there. You had to be dealing with somebody hollering and cussing. You may have to deal with bugs. That's something else and everything with these damn apartments. Everything got a lot of these damn bed bugs in them. They put you in all messed up ass living and everything, but yet they want their damn rent. That's something else about rent and everything. What pisses me off with people, particularly with these apartments and even homes to a degree. They want you to they want their rent on time, but when you call them to fix a leak or a faucet is messed up or the shower ain't stopped working and everything or the water ain't hot no more and everything, they take their sweet ass time with them punk ass maintenance people coming in there. So like I said, shit ain't right. I keep telling you, this is a trick of the system. Okay, the trick of the system. I'm gonna tell you about that a little bit here. All right, people who rent are called, and forgive me if I'm saying this wrong, Lessee. 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 A lessee is a person who rent land or property from a lessor. Just found that, aka tenant. All right, you guys. Here's how you want to do this. Okay? The average salary in America right now is $53,490. The average salary. If you wonder what I'm looking at, this is my thing I did the research on. If you make, in order to understand this, let's do 15, say your rent is $1,500. Times that by 12, because you're paying by month, obviously. Now, I got my other phone here, as you guys well know, if I get the damn thing off here. Let's do that, because I can't do that with this phone. Okay. Let's see what happened. You make $1,500 is your rent. Calculator. Okay, see? It's my other phone. 1,500 times 12. If you can't see that, that's $18,000. You're paying $18,000 a year. That's just rent. We ain't talking about no other expense. That's just rent alone. Okay? Let's say your light bill, let's see, plus, whoops, hold on here, 18,000, let me get that here. Okay, let's say your light bill is $150 a month. Let's go $150 a month. $150, I'm just doing some simple math for y'all. This is your light bill each year, $1,800. $1,800 plus that $18,000. Right now you are at, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you at $19,800. $19,800 just paying rent and light. That's it. We ain't got no other bills just yet. Just paying rent and light. This is something I want you to think about. I'm gonna tell you what I decided to change on some things. Remember that number, you guys, 19,800. Okay, let's say your groceries, let's say it's just you. For the sake of argument, let's say it's just you. Let's say you're not somebody who eat a lot. Let's say you spend, again, depends on your situation. Let's say you spend $150 a month. Spend $150 a month on food. Okay? That's 150 again, times 12. 1,800. Okay, remember the number, you guys. 19,800 plus 1,800. You're at $21,600, and you only paid 3 bills. Now again, that number, $21,600. Again, that number may change. The number may be different and everything, for the simple fact you may have kids, wife, you may have a brother or something live with you, or somebody you take care of. That number may differ depending on your situation. Remember the number, you guys, 21,600. All right? Let's see. Oh, let's say you got a car note. You got car note, car insurance. So your car note's $250 and your car insurance is $250. Pretty much $500. I'm just throwing that out there. 500 times 12. That's $6,000 right there. 6,000 plus 21. What's it? That's a 21,800. 800 or 900. I think it was 21,900. I'm gonna do 800 for the sake of argument. That is $27,800. $27,800 that you pay a year just for those expenses alone, and we still ain't paid for everything. Mind you, it's only 168 hours in a week. It's only 52 weeks in a year. It's only 12 months in a year. Again, you spending all this time paying all these bills, and at the end of the day, what do you have left over for yourself? Yes, you can put money away, I agree. But at the end of the day, what do you have left over for yourself? Remember, you spending all your efforts and intelligence trying to build another man or woman's company, and they working you a ridiculous amount of hours and pay you some bullshit pay, and then you come back home and then pay somebody else so they can continue doing their thing. And at the end of the day, you pretty much left with nothing. Okay, right now we at 27,800. Okay, see what else we got. I say car note, insurance. I said food, light. Gas. Talking about the gas you put in your car, not the gas that's in your house. All right, 27,800. All right, keep that number in mind, 27,800. All right, let's do another ad. Let's say gas. Again, depending on what kind of car you drive, or if you got a Tesla and everything, then that's a whole nother conversation and everything. You charge it up, do whatever the hell you want with that. But if you pay gas like I do, let's say to fill your car or truck up a week is $60. Keep that number, you guys, 27,800. All right. Let's say it's 60 a week. So 60 a week, let's see. 60, 120, 180, 240. That's $240 a month you spend filling your tank up each week. Each month, times 12. $2,880. $2,880 you spend each year filling your tank up. Again, $60 a week. Again, I don't know your car. You may drive an electric car. Whatever your business is, that's your business. But if you pay for gas like I do, it's $2,880. Now let's add that to the 27,800. 27,800. $30,680. $30,680 you spend in bills. $30,680 you just spent just bills alone. Again, if you have kids, we all know that number probably double. But I'm talking about if you just a single person by yourself. A single person by yourself on the average. I'm just saying. Your average rent is $1,372. But if your rent is, say, it's $1,500 for one bedroom, or $1,500 for two bedroom, think about that. Think about all the expenses I just added up. Over $30,000, you guys. That's just bills alone. So that tells me half of the time you spend away from home, only thing you're doing is making another man or woman rich. While yes, you have a place. And remember, if you want to go the cheaper route, be ready to deal with some stuff you don't want to deal with. And even some cases, if you go the expensive route and everything, you still may have to deal with it. And what I'm talking about and everything, again, you may have some criminals hanging around. You may have some thugs hanging around. And criminals and thugs ain't just black, they're white and all other races too. I'll make sure I make that clear. You may have some homeless people around there. You may hear a lot of crime and everything, a lot of drug dealing and all that. It's awfully funny. Where the most drugs get dealt at is in low poverty areas, low income areas. Just awfully funny how that is. But they want to holler about, I ain't going to be getting into that. But I'm just telling you, $30,000 a year. You just spend on those bills alone by yourself. Again, everybody running around talking about they independent. You cough up over $30,000 each year in bills alone, just with one freaking apartment. Just with one freaking apartment. Think about that. Let's continue. Okay, get over here. Now, the average cost a year for college, if you want to go and take a 4-year college, which I believe that's a bachelor's degree, because I think the associate's is a 2-year degree. But if you want to go to college for a 4-year degree, again, it depends on what you're going for. It's $26,027 per year if you want to go for a 4-year bachelor's degree, or $104,108 a year over 4 years. I'm gonna do that again. $26,027 for 1 year if you're going for a bachelor's on a 4-year degree, or $104,108 over the 4-year span that you are in college. So you're spending over $100,000 in college to get some education. Don't get me wrong, you can't put a price on education, but at the same time and everything, think about that. Think about that, you guys. Yes, you're getting some in your head. I said this about it on another video way back. Yes, you're getting something in your head, but think about that tuition that you're going to have to pay back. And again, depending on what you are doing, depending on what you are going for, and everything, it may not be paying that $100,000 a year for that job. Again, it depends on what you're going for. You ready? The average cost of childbirth, at a hospital, when I call it giving birth to a child naturally, with the vaginal and everything. We having a child, naturally vaginal, is $13,024 to give a natural childbirth. $13,024 at a hospital. Now, if you have insurance, it's $6,940 to bring another life into this world. Now, if you want to get a C-section, C-sections is $22,646. That's without insurance. Okay? And if you have insurance, okay, I'm sorry, this is a different number here, but it's $22,000 on average, $646 to get a C-section to bring another child in this world. Again, if you have insurance, that number may vary. You may be giving birth to twins or triplets. In some strange cases, quadruplets. I mean, it depends. But to bring another child to bring another life into this world, you mean to tell me it's costing me $13,000 or $13,024 or $6,940? And remember, to raise a child, remember you got to add this to the bill now, to the 31,000. What I say, 31,400 or something. Let me check. I just want to be sure. Yeah, to the $30,680. You got to add this to there. So I just want you guys to know and everything. Excuse me. The cost of living has went tremendously up. That's why don't be too hard on young people. It's not that they don't want to work, you guys. Again, is there some that don't want to work, don't want a lot out of life? Yes. But a lot of them looking at and everything, what's the point of it? What's the point of me going to college and everything if I'm going to be over $100,000 in debt? And again, depending on what you are going for, it may not even be paying that much that you are paying to go to school for. Depending on what you're going for. Okay? I mean, it's like it's this trick that they have you in. Go to school, go to college, get a good education, everything. Again, education is not the issue here. Get as much education as you can. But at the same time and everything has a price tag. Everything has a price tag. You got to take out student loan after student loan after student loan. And here's my thing. Why is rich kids going to college for free? When their parents getting in, it's nothing for them to pay $40,000 or $50,000 or $100,000. But regular people like you and me and everything, we got to pay an arm and leg to go. It's a trick of the system, you guys. Again, we ain't talking about the educational part. We talking about the money part. Okay? Again, depending on what you're going to school for. You better make sure that that school is actually going to be paying you for that and paying you that much money in that profession that you're going for. Because in a lot of cases, they are not. Okay? Let's see here. Oh, you think it costs any money to die? Yeah, it do. You ready? If you pass, we all got to die someday. But to be cremated is $6,280. If you don't have insurance, and everything, the cost of a funeral is $9,995. Pretty much 10 grand for somebody to bury you. Pretty much 10 grand for somebody to bury you. You see how all this money keep adding up? $10,000 to put me in the damn ground. Hell, I'm like this. If it costs that damn much, damn nigga, just grab my body. I'm already in heaven with my Lord and Savior. Just grab my body, dig a damn hole in the ground, just toss me in there. Or toss me in the lake, let a damn great white shark or something eat me up. I ain't there. My soul ain't there. I'm in heaven. I mean, damn. If it costs that damn much, bear me up under the bed or something. Everything. I mean, come on. 10 grand just to put somebody in the ground. And then the casket is the most. That's what I don't understand, people. You want to get people talking about getting these pimped out caskets and getting all these caskets that cost millions of dollars and everything. What the hell are you doing all that for? The person that's in the casket, they ain't even there. That's just a body. Their soul is up in heaven, or whoever, depending on who they are, or in hell. You gonna keep shit real? Now, if you have insurance, it'll be $8,300 if you have insurance. So I'm just telling you guys and everything. The price of living has gone through the roof. One bit, understand something to my older crowd. Again, I ain't number 33 years old, you guys. I'm kind of in the middle between older and young. I have an old soul, yes. But I'm still relatively a young man. But I'm just telling you and everything. The cost of living, like it was when you coming up, is different than what it is for us coming up. Where you only may pay $400 or $500 here, we paying $1,000 to $1,500 there. Well, your car note back then would maybe be $180. These damn car notes out here now and everything is damn near $300, $400, $500. And we ain't even talk about insurance. So understand something and everything. These damn bill collectors, these old IRS people, these got all this stuff that you got to deal with. All this stuff that you got to deal with. It's getting to a point and everything, you like, damn, it's too expensive just to have sex. It's too damn expensive. Because you do end up pregnant and everything. Excuse me. You do end up pregnant and everything. Now you got to have that $16,005 to take care of the child. On average, it costs $16,000 a year to take care of a child. Added to that $30,680 I just told you about. So I'm just telling you, don't spend all your life just paying bills. And I'm here to tell you the right thing. That's a trick of the enemy. That's what he wants everybody to stop having children, stop reproducing. That's why they're doing all this old crazy stuff. America know what they're doing with their crooked ass. Know exactly what they're doing. If you do get a raise on your paycheck, if they do start raising our paychecks and everything, they ain't going to do nothing but raise the prices on everything around it because they want the rich to stay rich and the poor to stay poor. America know what they do. I'm going to put it to your ass like this and everything. What I came to the conclusion, what I'm going to do is me reading about this and hearing some brothers talk about this on social media and everything, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. America is where you build your life, but out of this country is where you live your life. It is way cheaper to live in another country than it is here in America. Way cheaper. I understand you may not have the perks over here in America. Or perks over there like you do in America, but everything. But the hell with them damn perks. Remember, shit come, shit go. But I'm just here to tell you and everything. Let's do some shit better, you guys. Quit trying to impress people that don't even like you. Quit going around buying expensive shit that you don't even need. Come on now. What you doing with your life? Now, for my people who got it all figured out, you make money enough for you to do it and everything, then I'm not talking to you if you got it all figured out. I'm talking to millions of us and everything who trying to figure it out the right way. Who trying to stay out of trouble the right way. Who trying not to bust a creep move or bust a drug move and everything in order to stay afloat. You got people selling drugs just to pay rent. You got people selling drugs just so their kids can eat. And they work a job too. Before you just say go get a job and everything, you got people who have a job, but they don't pay shit. They don't pay shit at all. But they want you to work your ass off 40, 50, 60, hell, even 70 hours a week. And don't pay shit. So I'm just telling you and everything. Don't spend all your life making other people rich and making other people's dream come alive. Make your own damn dream come alive. Like I said, you spend these many hours at work, and then you spend let me back up here. You spend all these hours at work. Make your money just to get the money you work for, just to give it to somebody else and everything while they getting rich. If you ask me and everything, it's kind of like your boss man and your rip man is sitting there laughing at you. Your boss man and your rip man is sitting there laughing at you. Because both of them, one is taking your time and the other one is taking your money. You got two damn pimps and everything. Two pimps. One is taking your time and one is taking your money. And at the end of the day, if you ain't terrible careful, if you don't come to your senses, you're gonna be like a used up prostitute. You're going to be worn out, tired, and broke. So I'm just keeping shit real with you. Understand that, you guys. America got the most crookedest system there is. They know damn well this shit ain't right. So I'm just here to tell you. You spend all these hours at work. He take all your boss take all your time. He or she. They take all your damn time up. Oh, man, Joe called off. We need you to come in, man. Oh, come in. I know it's your off day. Can you come in and help us, man? We need that. Understand something. Any company at any given time that you work for, I don't care how long you've been there, as you see, longevity don't mean shit no more. They can come up and let you go or fire you and don't have to tell you why. I'm telling you. So I'm just here to tell you guys. Don't spend all your life making somebody else rich. Don't spend all your life extending all your time, all your effort and everything. And by the time it's all said and done and everything, you'll be tired and wore out. Only thing you can do is come in on the couch and everything and just drop down. Okay? So, hold on. So I'm just here to tell you guys and everything. Watch your money. Watch your money. And like I said, another big scam that America has going on is this damn child support. That's another scam they got going on. So I'm just here to tell you guys and everything. Please watch your money. I'm like this. Make your money, pay off any bill you can, and get the hell out of the U.S. as possible. As fast as possible. The cost of living, these stupid ass laws that they coming up with, these crooked ass politicians and everything. Don't fall for the trap, you guys. Don't let what's going on in this world money-wise and everything stop you from having that beautiful wife and kids or that great husband and kids. Understand something and everything. While women run around here talking about they independent and everything, depending on who you are, it's going to take 2 checks from the man and the woman to hold that damn household down. Unless he didn't, they hit rich or born into a wealthy family and everything, it's going to, remember, you got people who get paid $100,000 a year. People who get paid $100,000 a year still renting because it's hard to keep up. So I'm just telling you, I ain't sitting here bullshitting you and everything. This changed my outlook on something I was going to do because I don't have time for that. Like I said, my rent's $1,500. I pay you $1,500 for 12 months. If I'm not mistaken, it came out to $1,800. I mean, $18,000. Excuse me. That's what, like, what, 1/3 of my salary? Depending on who you are. So I'm just telling you, is it really worth it? Are we really living or are we just existing? You guys, I don't want y'all to sit here and live in poverty and then die in debt. That's what America wants you to do and everything. But I don't want y'all to sit there and live in poverty and then die in debt. Find a way to get out of this rut, you guys, and find a way to get the hell out of this damn country. You'll be better off. I'm telling you, to give you some ideas and everything. Check out, you guys, maybe Thailand or Philippines. The cost of living down there, you can live comfortably in Thailand for what they told me for about $1,000, $1,200. Something like that. You can live comfortably there. Okay? Again, I'm talking about if you by yourself. You got a couple and everything. I think a couple can live comfortably on like a $2,000 budget or something like that. Again, look that up. Don't quote me on that, but look that up and everything just to be sure. But it's a hell of a lot cheaper and everything to mess around here in America. So I'm just letting you guys know and everything. Please, y'all. I don't want you to die in poverty. I don't want you to be sitting there, out of sight. You can sit there saying to yourself, by the time you get 40, 50, 60 years old, even 70, you got people still working at 70, 80 years old. 70, 80 years old still working and everything because they don't make enough or they don't get enough Social Security and everything to hold them to pay their bills. America know this shit ain't right. They know this shit ain't right. So I'm just here to tell you guys and everything. Let's get this shit together, y'all. Again, I'm not coming down on nobody or anything like that, but I'm just here to tell you guys, don't be so hard on the younger generation. Millennials, Gen C, Gen Y, Gen L, whoever the hell, and everything. Don't get so upset with them, because a lot of them do work hard. The problem is and everything, the cost of living is ridiculous. The cost of living is ridiculous. And some of these you got to be careful with some of the stuff you try to invest in, because they might be crooked. They may take all your damn money and run away. You got to be careful with some of this shit you be trying to invest in. They tell you invest in real estate, and look, in 2008, and if a whole lot of people was investing in real estate, but in 2008, the real estate market crashed. A lot of people lost their home. And truthfully speaking, that's why a lot of people are homeless. Ain't because they were lazy, didn't want to work. It's because they couldn't afford to live. Couldn't afford to live in the house they was in, or the apartment that they was in. Remember, you guys and everything, I made a video way back. It's called, damn, had a brain. It's called and everything. I can't even remember the name. Can't remember the name right now. But I'm just telling you guys and everything. Check on my channel and everything. I got it. They forgot about us homeless people. I repeat, they forgot about us homeless people. That's the video. I just got it. I know. But I'm telling you and everything. 6,900 people get evicted from their house or apartment each day. Or watch that video. I speak very, very, a lot about that, and then in more better detail. I'm just trying to tell you guys and everything. Don't live in poverty. You don't have to live in poverty. You can have the wife. You can have the kids. Okay? But don't sit here and let America or some numbskull or idiot and everything try to rob you of your dream. If you got to leave this damn crooked ass country, by all means, please do. Shit, trust me, I'll be right in behind you getting the hell out of here. So I'm just telling you guys and everything, get it together. Don't fall into the trap. This ain't nothing but a damn scam. Don't fall into the trap, you guys. Y'all be blessed. Y'all take care. Remember, I do not want you to live in poverty, and I sure as hell don't want you to die in debt. Okay? All these student loans, all these credit card bills, all these payday loans, all these damn loans and all that, all these car notes and everything. America know what they doing. You keep on making cars, but you won't raise nobody check. You keep on making houses and building buildings and apartments, but you won't raise the damn money on my paycheck. And if you do raise the money on my paycheck, you put more work on me. If you do raise the money on my paycheck, they start raising other prices. Gas prices start going up. Everything to keep the poor with the poor and the rich with the rich. America know exactly what they're doing. My advice, get the hell out of this damn country as soon as you can. This is Beretta 19. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Be blessed.